Hello, hello. Welcome to Shady NY. I'm Marilyn, and today we have gemstone jewelry. What's better than that? Here are some gemstone pieces that I picked up a little here, a little there. So I wanted to bring it to you and see if there's any interest. My name's Marilyn, if you haven't been here before. My husband and I are part-time resellers. We sell on eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, and YouTube. So everything you see is for sale. If you see something that interests you, just send us an email at mhl22@ymail.com. And the shipping is simple. Anything under a pound in the United States is $5. Anything over a pound or outside the United States is based on how much it weighs and where you're located. I am leaving the beach tomorrow, so today will be the last beach scene I share with you guys. I am excited because it is such a beautiful, bright day. So here you go. Our first piece that we're going to do is this a beautiful Jasper disc necklace. It is stunning. I'm going to push all this out of the way a little bit so we can concentrate on what I'm showing you. So this is a beautiful. It is stunning with these beautiful Jasper stones. Look at these beautiful stones. Love them. This necklace is super heavy, really, really good quality. It is 16 inches with a 3-inch extension, so 19 inches, and the stones on these are just gorgeous. Super heavy, as I said. So I'm going to do $30 on this one. It is a beautiful. Next we have a turquoise chip necklace. These are beautiful. And the way to really tell if it's real turquoise or not, or one of the ways, is this one's pretty tightly strung. But you want to try to look inside the holes. And if it's white, it is dyed probably. How like this piece here, you can kind of see the difference. And on the back, you can see the difference a lot. So this is more of a turquoise blue-green, whereas this is really, really blue. I know it's not really showing, but there's a big difference in the colors. And this one, you can see on the bag, you can see the dye marks here. The one thing about, or what I find in turquoise, is it is different shades. However, they are rich. You know, you don't see a lot of white. There is white in them, but you don't see that uniform. Also, I notice in halite, the veins are generally just, it's kind of obvious, whereas turquoise is just all over the place. Anyway, back to this piece. This is 32 inches, no clasp. It's just one continuous loop. It is strung super tight. You can see that there isn't a lot of play. I mean, it moves and everything perfectly, but there's not a lot of separation between the chips. So I'm going to do $15 on this piece. Very beautiful. Speaking of which, here is that dyed highlight with glass beaded necklace. It does have a small little roller clasp, so that pretty well tells us that this is probably, oops, sorry. So there's the roller clasp. It probably tells us this is probably from the 60s or 70s. So it's an older piece. And I'm gonna just say $5 on this piece. Next we have a tiger's eye. That is gorgeous. Look at that tiger's eye pendant on a tiger's eye chip necklace. It has a lobster clasp on the end. Let's just stretch this one out to be sure. It's 15 inches with a 2.5 inch extension. This tiger's eye is gorgeous. And you can see it move, so you see the tiger's eye. Tiger's eye has great healing properties. It has the solar plexus chakra and the sacral chakra. It also provides clear thinking, personal empowerment, willpower, practicality, grounding, and courage. That's pretty cool. And grace, of course. So tiger's eye is beautiful. With the pendant, I'm gonna do $15. Beautiful. Here we have another tiger's eye chip necklace. This one is really tight and super, super heavy. It is on an old 60s barrel clasp. Really tiny barrel clasp too. It works perfectly. Let's see what it is. $20 inches. Is super weighted. The same properties of the last one that I told you. This is beautiful colors. Look at all that movement you get with this one. So I'm going to say $15 on this one too. And there is the comparison of the two. They're both beautiful, but yet different. I love them. We also have another tiger's eye. Where is that? Oh, right here. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? This is definitely very vintage. I don't see anything written on the back. But just a sweet little heart tiger's eye. So I'm going to say $7 on this piece. Love that. And it's small. It's only a 1/2 inch by 3/4 of an inch, including the bail. So very nice. The next one I have Picture Jasper. It's a stretch bracelet, really nice stretch on it. Beautiful Jasper. I'm gonna do $5 on this one. And I also have this piece. I didn't get them together, but they go well together. The necklace is a little darker, you can see. And this one is tied in between, so it's hand tied. And no clasp on this one. And it's 30 inches. The properties on Picture Jasper is it's considered a grounding stone, so it keeps you grounded to the earth, and it instills a sense of being comforted or elevated from fear and promotes harmony. Very beautiful. This piece I'm going to do 15. If you want both pieces together, I would do a 17 on those two. I believe this is Serpentine. It's gold wrapped. It is cold to the touch. It is stretch. You know, that didn't seem to bounce right back. So I'm just going to put this in craft. And on this one, because these are gemstones, I'm doing the craft a little different. So that's going to be $3. Here we have a signed piece. I believe this is Serpentine. This is sterling silver. It is marked on the inside, PK sterling. And then also right here, it says sterling 925 also. So that is beautiful. It's a beautiful size. It is 1 3/4 inch. And that one I'm going to do $30. The next one I have is quite an interesting one. This is a stunning piece. I mean, it is gorgeous. And it is signed by Glicker, Gicker, and it is signed copyright 1994. Glicker is a husband and wife team out of the San Francisco Bay Area. They both went to art school there, and their pieces are amazing. Their new pieces are running between $300 and $400. That is this elaborate with the gemstones and the glass. It is beautiful. It has copper. It is just amazing. Look at all the stones in this. It does not have a clasp. It is just over your neck. And to the pendant, it is 26 inches. So that is stunning. And I'm asking $70 for this one. Beautiful. The next one is a Brighton piece. This is beautiful too. This is Serpentine, and it is Brighton. You have a tassel. Let me find the little heart. There's the Brighton heart with the bee. Try to get that to come through. And then on the other side, it spells out Brighton. There you go. It is beautiful, has this lovely tassel. This is a retired piece, and this is $30. And for subscribers, based on what we would sell it online for, this we give you a great discount. We have 2 bourbon and bow tie bracelets, and they both have hang tags for the bourbon and bow ties. This one is gray stone wrapped, and Bourbon and Bow Ties is one of, it's a Florida company, all designed and handmade individually. So that's interesting. And the other one is same, has the bow ties and bourbon and bow ties, and it has the white druzy stones. Very pretty. Let's see if I can get that to come up. Very, very nice. And on each of these, I would do $10 each. And if you wanted both, I would do $18. The next one I have is a dyed Taguwa Nut. I think that's how you say it. Beads. It has this little silver tone piece in the middle. It is stretched out. It does come back, but there is some play with it. So I'm going to say $3 on this one also. So you could take it apart, but you can also tell that it is the nut and it's dyed. So very interesting. And the last piece we have today is a white quartz necklace, chip necklace. And it has a old barrel clasp. It is 20 inches. White quartz is associated with the crown chakras, and it's also aligned with the sun, and it's thought to possess the energy securing physical space from negative energies, and it's a cleansing stone. So that's kind of cool. And that's what I have for you today. Did you see anything that interested you? If so, send me an email at mhl22@ymail.com. I did want to say that one of the ways that, because I did not have my Presidium, I used Google Lens quite a bit on anything I wasn't 100% on or that I had doubts on. And when Google Lens doesn't get you what you want, I find the best way of searching for items is to be exact. Example, on the Brighton, I was looking up Brighton green stone, Brighton this or that, and none of it was really pulling much up, even though there are online anywhere from $60 to $75. I finally was like, I want to see as many as I can and how many have sold. And so I put in Brighton green stone silver tone tassel toggle clasp bracelet, and bam, it just really showed me a lot. So I find that when searching for things, it's best to act like you know nothing and just use every descriptive term you can think of. And when I do that, it generally pops right up for me. So it's like just using very descriptive keywords. And that's why if you are a reseller, it's important that you put in those keywords in so people know what they're searching for. And it pops up for them. Because rarely do we know what the name of, example, a picture Jasper, somebody who doesn't know is going to say, well, what is that? You know, it's like, I don't know. Like, it's brown stone. So start with Google Lens. And whether you're a reseller or not, it's always good to know what you're purchasing. Like, definitely search. And I never feel embarrassed to pull out my phone when I'm in a antique store or vintage store or any kind of store and take a Google Lens picture. Do some research right there. You know, you are the consumer. If they don't like it, they can ask you to leave, but you need to be informed. So that's my little spiel for today. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. That's always what I want to do, is be sure that you're enjoying what we get put out. Be sure to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe below if you haven't. If you have, thank you for staying with us. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with us, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.